Dallas Cowboys training camp coverage, powered by AA Best Bail Bonds, and in part by Texas Chia Liquor, Cowboys AC and Heating, and Southern Recipe Small Batch Pork Rinds.
Welcome back to the Blitz here on San Antonio Sports Star, the new 94.1 FM, AM 1250, and SASportsStar.com. In Oxnard, California, Cowboys training camp. He's Joe Ryan Engel. I'm Jason Minix. This is Dennis Houston from San Antonio, Warren High School.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, man?
I'm great. Yourself?
Good. Just think about your days in San Antonio.
Right.
And then think about where you are today, waiting to get that star on your helmet.
So, that was a question?
Yeah.
No, I was waiting for it. No, it's a blessing to be here, man, coming from San Antonio. I couldn't say that I was a Cowboys fan growing up, but being here is a completely different experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when you look at it, when you were playing high school football or even before that growing up, man, was that always like in the backyard kind of thing or playing on the street or even in high school that, man, I want to play in the NFL?
Definitely. Since I was a kid, I had the dream of being in the league. You know what I'm saying? Just once I gravitated toward the game, it just made sense. You know what I'm saying? And I was the kid that always wrote, I wanted to be an NFL superstar when I grew up. You know what I'm saying? So.
But you weren't a Cowboy fan?
I can't say I was. You know what I'm saying? Everybody from Texas usually is from that area, but I was a Baltimore fan.
A Baltimore fan?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Just because I like defense. I was Ray Lewis and Ed Reed type of guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, how'd you end up as a wide receiver?
I really didn't start playing receiver until I was a sophomore in high school.
Okay.
Yeah, I was on the defensive side most of the time.
So do you I mean, obviously you're doing pretty well as a wide receiver, but you just like to hit people or what?
I just was good at covering. And I was a corner, so I was locked down.
Do you give those cornerbacks some pointers out there?
And when I can, but I really ask them for the tips, you know what I'm saying, the vets, see how I can break down coverage and ways I can win.
How much does a cornerback mindset help you as a wide receiver?
It helps you understand what the defense is trying to do and what they're trying to take away. You know what I'm saying? When you can understand both perspectives and what they're trying to stop, it helps you read a route and beat that coverage.
Dennis Houston joining us here on the Blitz from San Antonio, undrafted rookie trying to make it, and you realize you're kind of doing it opposite.
Right.
A lot of times we talk to corners who are wide receivers, and for obvious reasons, we're moved over to the defensive side.
Yeah.
You're doing it the other way.
Yeah.
That's unusual.
Right. I mean, if you can go backwards, you can go forward. You know what I'm saying? Corner is probably one of the hardest positions to play just because you're guessing a lot and you're just trying to react most of the time. So if you can get that part down, you got to be a pretty good athlete to do that. So it was an easy transition for me because I always had hands, and running routes was just something I had to improve on.
So, most corners don't have hands. That's why they're corners.
I wouldn't say that, but
They were wide receivers at one point.
That's the stigma about it. Everybody says that if you can't play receiver, you play corner because you can't catch. But I mean, these guys in the league, they can catch. So. Yeah,
absolutely. Well, Trayvon Diggs is one of those guys. He caught a few balls that weren't intended for him last year.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Yeah, no question. So, do you have family still in San Antonio?
Yeah, I got my mom's side. They still stay down there.
Still there? Do you get back? Have you been back?
Yeah, I just came back from there this past couple months ago. I was training down there with my guy Ali, Apex Performance, and I go there when I can, every break or whenever I got the opportunity.
Dennis Houston from Warren High School, a Northside ISD product, small school at Western Illinois. I got to admit, I saw you were on the roster, undrafted. Long shot to make this team. That was my mindset coming out here. I get out here. I see you doing a lot of work with the first team. You're more than just a long shot. What are they telling you?
I mean, it's just more about coming in and being ready to work. It's not about, you're doing a good job for the position you're in or how you came in and you weren't supposed to be in the position you're in or whatever it is. But I just come in with the mentality that I just got to do my job every play and not think about too long ahead and get ahead of myself.
You know who Stephen Jones is, right?
Right.
This is what he told us about you yesterday.
This guy's got an opportunity here, and he's doing everything the right way, and he's making plays. And, one of the most important things is to have number 4 like you. And he's certainly got his attention, and he's doing a lot of good things out there.
What do you think when you hear that?
It's important to know and hear, but I got to be confident in myself first and understand what I got to do because I can't get ahead of myself, like I said, and just continue to make plays and be consistent.
When he says that number 4 likes you,
right,
and that's what's important, do you feel like there's a connection there, a little chemistry already? I know it's early, but do you feel that?
Yeah, I like to think Dak's real good with being vocal about what he wants and what he likes, and and seeing what he wants you to do. And so I've just taken everything he's given me and applied it.
What does it take to get Dak to like you? I mean, did you show up trying to figure out, all right, if I can get the quarterback on my side, that's step one, right?
Yeah.
Is there something you did? You go to him and talk about, like, Dak, what do you need me to do?
Yeah.
I mean, how do you create a relationship that quickly with a guy like Dak Prescott?
I feel like it's more about just being accountable in your position, like being reliable, being in the spot you need to be in when the play's called and your number's called. That's just the main thing I would say.
And it helps to catch the football.
Right, yeah, too. Yeah. But first you got to be in the right spot.
Right.
You do. So yesterday we had Dak Prescott on the show, asked him about you.
Yeah, I mean, from day one he's come in. He's done everything the right way. He showed up. If you just watched him around the building and watched the way he practiced and nobody told you he was an undrafted rookie, you wouldn't think that by any means. So I think that speaks volumes about him alone and just his approach. And I think that'll go a long way. But then when you turn on the tape or you're watching him out here live, just the way that he's competing. Very, very smart guy, lines up and can play all the positions, line up in all the positions. He's exciting. He's very exciting. Just to think about, you got this guy undrafted from San Antonio, from small school, Western Illinois. I'm excited for him just to continue to grow.
Not bad, huh?
Not for sure.
How do you hear that and not smile?
I don't know. I just try to say even kill. You know what I'm saying? Can't get too high about what's going on. And I mean, people can think highly of you. They can think a lot low about you. You know what I'm saying? You got to just keep your own mindset about yourself and know what you got to do.
Obviously, the NFL is about opportunity, right? And unfortunately, James Washington goes down.
Yeah.
He's going to be out for a while. You get Michael Gallup, we're not sure about. Do you see, and it's always that next man up mentality, do you see that as an opportunity for you?
Everybody in the room sees it, but we got to do it as a collective, not just as one man. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to come here every day. I know I keep saying it, but that's just what we got to do. And it's not about just being of course, it's an unfortunate situation, but of course you got to utilize the situation and make the most of it. But it's an opportunity, like you said.
Dennis Houston joining us here on the Blitz. Just talking to you, man. The underdog mentality that you kind of carry. You know, like keep your head down, do your job, be where you need to be, and good things will happen for you. Is that kind of the attitude you have to have every day?
Yeah, that's the mentality my parents instilled in me. Like, you just got to work and everything will come after that. You can't be upset or too high about the results. You know what I'm saying? So I've always adapted that mentality and always try to instill it in other people that are around me. Like you said, the Dak sees it and other people will see it if they know me. You know what I'm saying?
And you got to prove it. Now, you are an undrafted rookie.
Right.
He's a seasoned veteran.
Right.
He knows who you are. Have you had to sing yet?
No, not yet. I'm hoping I can avoid that situation.
You're not going to be able to avoid it, man. You're not. You're not. I hope you're practicing in your room.
Yeah.
Because we've heard through the years that can be pretty hard on those rookie singers.
Yeah, no, if I have to do it, I'm looking forward to it. And it's going to be an old school jam. I don't know what the song is yet. I haven't selected it, but I know it's going to be something. I got parents that grew me up around that type of stuff, just listening to the old school stuff.
One or two ideas floating through your head?
A couple. I can't give them away yet.
Well, come on, man.
We're not going to tell anybody.
I was going to let you rehearse. Pretend you got a microphone on right now. Right. See if there's a little karaoke in there.
Nah, not yet.
No, not yet. What's the worst part about being a rookie?
You hear the stories, but it's not bad. You know what I'm saying? The guys they're welcoming and helping. Like CD, the vets in the room, they're in our corner about helping us with the plays and alignment, assignment, whatever it is. But there's no hazing or anything like that. I mean, I'd be open to carrying pads if that was what it took, but it doesn't be nothing crazy.
So what is it like when you get in that room with CD and those other guys?
Yeah.
I mean, are you guys watching film? Are you just going over? Kind of take us through that, guys that have never been there.
I mean, it's an ordinary film room. You know what I'm saying? We're watching film, we're studying techniques, seeing what we can get better at. But as far as just a different type of environment, they're world-class athletes. Everybody's making plays, and you got to heighten your level of success to stay with that. You know what I'm saying? So that's about it.
CD's the youngest guy in that room, though, right? But he's the leader in that room.
I think CD's a couple weeks older than me.
Is he?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, a couple. Because I think we're both April babies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we read something the other day. He was the youngest guy in the room.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird. Even, older or younger than some of the rookies, even though he's been in the league.
For a couple of years.
But being a young guy like that, but being a leader in that room, what kind of leader is CeeDee Lamb?
He's a vocal and a by example type of guy. Like, he's going to tell us what we need to do, and he's going to lead us by example as well. Because you see he makes plays every day. He gets what needs to be done, and we can rely on him to make a play for us and get the energy of practice going. So.
But does he tell you why he does the uniform the way he does it?
I haven't even asked. But
no, I mean,
I thought that was just his attire.
Is that his attire? I mean, I don't see anybody else doing that.
No.
I'm just wondering, you wouldn't do that?
I mean, I got my own swag, you could say.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? That's just something I go through every day, but everybody has their own unique ways of getting ready for the game or practice.
Do you ever look at a guy and say, dude, you can't wear that outside?
That's his prerogative. I try not to get caught up in stuff like that.
I mean, do you make fun of him? I mean, his shorts seem to get shorter and shorter every day.
No.
I don't get it.
Well, just the one leg.
Just the one leg.
Yeah.
I mean, if they get higher and higher, that's his.
But, I mean, good friends have to tell people. Sometimes, man, you can't wear that.
Well, I don't know. He may think it looks good.
Hey, if
he thought it looked good, he'd be doing it.
Right, right. If he keeps performing the way he's performing, I might have to do it too.
Absolutely. Maybe that's the secret, right?
You can't complain about the results. Right?
No question about it.
I mean, that's what it is. Dennis Houston here on the Blitz. You think about coming up, training camp opportunities. You're getting a lot of first-team reps, which obviously a good sign. You know that the NFL is a numbers game. But for you, especially, these preseason games, which for so many people look at it, it's preseason. Like for you, though, that might be the opportunity to make the difference. What's that mindset like, knowing that when you signed and you showed up here, you knew it was going to be an uphill climb to make the 53. But, man, like I said, when we started, when I saw you sign, a long shot. But now that I've been here and talking to different people, it's a great opportunity. It could happen.
Right. Well, all of the young guys are looking forward to the preseason games. We know that the opportunities will come a lot. Right now, we're not getting – I mean, some young guys aren't getting the reps they want, but I was telling them we're going to get the reps we need during the preseason games, and we got to make the most of the opportunities. And I know that I got to be on the special teams as well, and I know I'll make plays, so I'm just looking forward to getting on that aspect of the game.
When you get out there, and I mean, obviously you guys are teammates and you're helping each other in the film room and stuff, but when you get out there – is there a competition between all you guys, or is it just you doing what you do?
I mean, football is a competition sport, so we always want to compete at the highest level in the right way, take care of each other at the same time. But, yeah, I mean, it's a competition with yourself, but also with the man in front of you.
So did you have your doubters growing up? They'd say, man, forget about that NFL dream. It ain't going to happen.
I mean, of course there's always that, but my corner's always been strong with me, and whatever it was, my mom, my brother, my dad, whoever was in my corner, friends, whoever, they've been strong in telling me that I had an opportunity to make it. I just had to be consistent with it and believe.
You say that. Warren High School to Western Illinois.
Yeah.
How does that happen?
It was a journey, but we're here now, so I'm blessed.
I mean, did you a lot of offers? I mean, I remember when you played over at Warren. I do a lot of the NEISD games and the All-Star game and whatnot, but, I mean, you see Western Illinois, you sometimes be like, well, that was the one offer, so that's where he went, right?
Yeah, no, I actually went to Houston Baptist out of high school,
first, and
then went to JUCO, then Western Illinois. So, I mean, I'm glad I went on the path that I went on because it led me here ultimately, so.
What happens? How did that all work out? I mean, did you get a call from somebody in the Cowboys saying we'd like to invite you to camp? How does that work?
It was all through my agent mostly, but I try to keep my head out of that type of life and just grind until the opportunity came.
We had to be pretty happy when your agent said, hey, man, the Cowboys are inviting you to camp.
Yeah, before the draft process, it was really the Cowboys were my number one. Like, that's the place I wanted to go just because the opportunity and just being the Dallas Cowboys, of course. But I'm glad it fell through the way it did.
Absolutely,
It did, and you're here now, and I can say, Monday I said long shot, today's Wednesday. Not a long shot, man. There's a real opportunity here, man, and prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, man. Appreciate it. Dennis Houston joining us here on the Blitz, man. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.